The following audio is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to Fedora, everyone. My name is Tony, otherwise known as Slade. I will be your DM for this evening. I am here with only one of my regular players. Say hello, Gnorbit.
Oh no.
Oh no. So, it's been a good bit since you've been back on D&D. How have you been?
What are you talking about, boy?
What are you talking about, boy?
No, I've been decent, just, you know.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, it is what it is type deal.
Right. All right. So, I do have to give a brief little recap because, as we all know, IRL, Eli does have a bad memory, just like Gnorbit does.
That's an understatement.
So he needs a little bit of backstory as to what's been going on. So, last we left off, our three players managed to go and get themselves out of a giant labyrinth and find themselves into the main castle keep of the city that they were currently in. When they got out of the labyrinth, the city was completely and utterly destroyed. People were running around screaming, hollering, monsters everywhere. However, the one thing that they heard that was more prominent than anything was the sound of a piano. So our players decided to follow this said sound, and it led them to where the BBEGs were at. One of them in particular, known as the Master. The Master revealed their scheme, as it were, and the players realized exactly what was going on and why everything was going about the way it was. However, everything kind of looked a little bleak from there because it almost seemed like that they were about to die. Until that is, they were saved by a very familiar individual known as Billy and his wife, who just so happened to be a goddess. They saved the three players' lives and sent them through a portal, which sent the three individuals to random locations. So now we have to figure out where Gnorbit's at. That's where we are now. Gnorbit.
Yes.
My good friend.
Yes.
You are going to now see your first map.
Great. Oh, pretty village.
All right. So.
Yeah.
Mr. Gnorbit.
Yeah.
You find yourself on a small island, surrounded by the ocean. Isolated from the higher society, the island of where you're currently located at, you don't know the name yet. It sits alone.
Yeah.
The weather is chaotic here, and you only see at the top of the hill a giant tower. But it's just you and Pidgeon here. You don't see Mouse, you don't see Rhaegar, but you do know you're stranded on an island. And it's not a very big island at that. What do you do?
Right. Immediately look around and realize that I'm not with Mouse and Rhaegar and go, damn, gods must have given me a holiday. This is nice.
But you are standing on the side of the beach line,
Yes.
nearest to the ocean. You do see the tower up ahead. You see a bridge that leads towards the tower. It's pretty easy to get there, but the island is relatively small. And it's kind of weird that there's just a random tower just sitting there.
I would like to roll for Arcana.
Okay.
That is what? I got a 14.
Oh, you get a huge, huge ping from the tower. Massive ping.
Alright, that's good to know. I would also like to do a perception check for something very specific.
Okay.
Is there any fauna or life, whether that be animal, birds, fish, whatever like that, something like that? I would like to
Sure.
do that. So that's perception. I rolled a 21.
There is life here. There is closer to the tower. You can kind of see what looks to be like a small farm. So you can see like a few heads of cattle, some sheep, some smaller farm animals that you know you could very well keep care of, basically. And because you're nearest to the ocean as well, you can tell that life is beaming in your area around the ocean. So there's a lot of fish here.
Yep. So from that, I devise that I'm not in any like weird realm or anything. Is what I'm gonna assume, because obviously, if there's life, that means that it's stable. So instinctively, I'm gonna. How big are the squares? Each square, like how far is it?
So technically speaking, the squares in the terms of this island, each square is relatively about 30 feet per square.
Right.
But because of the way that the maps work, it's just going into intervals of 5. So each square just represents for this island about 30 feet.
Right. I would like to. Oh shit! No, because Pidgeon can talk now. Fuck. I forgot all about that. All right, so I'm gonna ask Pidgeon if he minds giving me a lift to the tower.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Ah, 12.
You see Pidgeon hit his head down, and he says, "Yeah, come on."
Aha! Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna get on Pidgeon. I'm gonna fly towards the tower.
All right. So you fly there.
Is that gonna take me more than one turn, or can I just go straight out there?
No. But you're not in initiative, so you could fly straight there if you wanted to.
Got ya.
You get towards the tower. You can tell that it is a 3 to 4 story tower. It looks like a wizard's tower.
I would like to knock on the door, if there is a door.
Okay. You knock on the door, and you hear what sounds to be like a bunch of clanging, like things falling over, and you hear a muffled sound almost that sounds like somebody is cursing a lot. But you keep hearing these metal clangs, like, and something you would hear like in the cartoons, if somebody is like tripping over shit. You keep hearing that, and then you hear the door creak open. You look down, and what you see is not what you expected. You see a hobbit. He has a purple hat on with a bright neon blue coat. He has no facial hair. He has black hair, and his feet have also a lot of black hair.
So he looks like a troll doll. Got ya.
But he looks at you and says, what are you doing here?
I have no idea, Chief. I just ended up landing, like, I woke up.
Don't worry. Don't worry about that. Come in.
I will follow in the mysterious little hobbit.
Okay. So you go in. So you're on the first story. Okay. So the first story is currently where your character is located at. All right.
Yep.
So you're on the first story. You walk in, and this little man, he brings you in. He's like, "You hungry?"
I can't eat, Chief. I mean, I can eat, but it doesn't affect anything, so no, I'm good.
Gotcha. Well, I'm hungry. Give me just a minute. And he walks into what would be the kitchen and walks past over here. He kind of scurries along, like really quick, even though for his size, he's just like super quick for whatever reason. He goes into the kitchen. You hear a lot of clanging and banging and like just random shit falling down. And you hear him cursing to himself, just mumbling random stuff. And then he comes back out with a plate that only has a sandwich on it.
I'm gonna ask. I didn't catch your name back at the door. Who are you again?
My name is Jack Jack.
God. I'm gonna ask him. That name caught me so off guard. By the way, it really did. I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna ask him. Fuck, that's really fucked me over. Oh, that's completely like took every thought I had away. Oh, I don't know why that's done that. I'm gonna ask him like, does he like? Obviously, he lives here, but where is this place?
Nope, I jerk off here. This is where my jerking off island is at. I live somewhere completely off the coast. Yes, I live here. Numb nuts.
Good to know. So don't touch anything. I'm gonna ask, what's this island called? If it has a name.
Its name is Brack. I don't know. That's what I was told when I was stranded here.
Ah, okay. Do you know if there's a way off of here?
Yeah, there technically is now after me doing all the shit that I've been doing for the last 30 something years.
Would you like to expand on that?
Yeah, there is a way off the island, but there's a slight problem with that.
Okay.
Very slight problem. It's very minuscule, very tiny. Very, very tiny. The teleporter is broken, and I do not have the parts to repair it yet.
And what are the parts?
I am waiting for a ship to arrive, and it should be here any day now.
Is there any way I can see if he's lying?
You can roll an insight check.
Yep, that'll do. Where's my insight? Oh, it's a good one. I got a 9 though.
You have no reason to disbelieve anything that he says.
Got ya. I'm gonna ask, does he know any reason into why we could be stranded on this island?
Oh, I was stranded a long time ago. Like, they tried to maroon me because I was an asshole. Yeah, I tried to blow the ship up that I was on because I was doing some experiments, and I was kicked off my ship and left here to die. But then, because I'm a wizard, I made flashy shit, and now I can go anywhere I want. Except for the fact that my portal also blew up, and now I'm having to wait for parts to fix said portal. So now I'm stranded here again, but it's fine.
I would like to ask him if there's any other way to get the parts at a sooner rate.
I could take you apart.
That ain't gonna work, Chief.
Then I guess we'll just have to wait here.
I'm gonna suspiciously look at Pidgeon and think about it for a second, and then go, shake my head. Nah, I wouldn't do.
Roll me a deception check, and I'm going to roll a perception check against your deception to see if he notices you doing that.
This is because of the legendary, isn't it? I got a 19.
I did not notice it.
Ah, good.
So you got lucky.
Good. Yes, I did.
Okay. But the Gak looks at you and says, "Well, I do have one thing that you could help me do if you would like to pass the time by, at least. Seeing as how you're stranded here too.
Sure, there's nothing better to do on this island from the looks of it.
I am trying to create a new device, and I need someone to test it out for me."
So you didn't need help, you needed a guinea pig.
If that's the word that makes you feel better about yourself, then yes.
What's the device first before I step into any of your crazy broken portals?
So I call it VA, Virtual Actuality.
Oh, here we go.
And I need a test dummy to go and try it out.
Sure, do I get any type of reward for helping you with this?
I'll pay 100 gold pieces to do it.
Sure, that's about as much as I value me and Pidgeon anyway. Let's go.
Sweet! And then you see him sprint off at like an unnatural pace up the stairs, and he looks back down. It's like, "Well, you coming?"
I will follow the little hobbit.
All right. So go up to the top left of the map where that big portal is at for you and Pidgeon.
Yep.
Okay, so you can walk on in.
Nope, don't want to
Don't
go
touch
that
the
far.
portal yet, though.
I don't want to go that far.
Don't touch the portal yet. You walk in and you see in the center of the room these arcane runes in a giant circle. They're blue in color. You also see in the center of those runes what looks to be like, I guess you would call it like a bed, but it has straps on it.
Right.
It's there's a lot of like electronical devices in this room, and they're all connected to these runes. He looks at you and says, "Well, I need you and your thing, your bird thing, whatever that thing is." It's awkward. Why do you have a giant pigeon? That makes no sense. Anyway, I need you two to strap on into this giant chair that's sitting over here in the middle of the runes and go to sleep.
I would like to ask him, since you're a wizard, is there any runes you can teach me instead of the gold?
Maybe. We'll wait till you get out of the VA system and we'll decide from there.
As he says that, I'm going to say, if. I'm going to walk up, and before I actually enter the circle, I'm going to place my hand on one of the runes and use Identify.
Okay. So, it's illusionary magic. It basically, the runes that he's written out in this perfect circle give off a illusion of an alternate reality, but they're not harmful.
And if I'm not wrong, using what the fuck is it called? Identify. Don't I actually have a chance to learn whatever it is?
Not in this case, no.
Fuck.
In this case, it's something that's outside of your
understanding.
Your understanding, outside of your expertise.
Fuck. All right, that's fine. I had to try and get one little sneak up there, didn't I? Yeah. I'll just go into the portal.
Okay, so he helps you strap yourself and Pidgeon down onto the table, and he says, "This next part, it's gonna be a little bit iffy, but just bear with me. Don't scream and don't move anything. It's going to tingle just a tiny bit. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Also, because of the way that this is set up, you have to go through the tutorial first. And once you do that, then you can go actually play the thing. All right?
All right.
Cool. And then you see him strap on this helmet to both you and Pidgeon. And then you hear a click and you feel a jolt of electricity. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you don't immediately pass out.
All right. Let's find my Constitution. Oh, it's not bad.
Pidgeon did pass. Pidgeon rolled a 19.
It ain't bad at all. I got a 25. That was the best I could have got.
You do not immediately pass out, but it does sting a little bit.
I literally couldn't have rolled any higher on that, by the way. Why can't I get those rolls when we're fighting?
Right? But you and Pidgeon both pass. Neither one of you pass out. And he's like, so you're tougher than you look. Well, that's good news. Maybe you'll actually succeed at this. The last guy that came here actually died from the shock.
Wish I'd knew that before I stepped in there.
It's all good. It's bitter patter, skitter batter, whatever you want to call it. Who cares? And then you see him scurry over, and he goes over to this switch, and he says, "Have fun, kid." And then he pulls down the lever. You feel yourself leave your body. And Pidgeon feels the same thing. And now we go to the tutorial screen.
Great.
And this is where I get to reveal that Gnorbit is no longer Gnorbit. And he gets a new character sheet.
Great. Where are you sending me this in?
There you go, buddy. It's in your DM.
Boom. All right. So I no longer need Gnorbit's character sheet up, correct?
No, you do not. This is the character sheet that you're going to be using for the remainder of your time in this reality that you are in.
All right, I have got it all up.
All right. So you find yourself in a giant arena. So far, there is nothing in the arena except for, well, you. Problem is that you do not look like you. In fact, you look like a very short, chibi version of yourself that is covered by the armor that came from Pidgeon.
Oh, great.
You also have a gun, and it's a shotgun. And I will give you the stats for it here in a little bit because you currently cannot use it. You do not know how to play the game. So, as you appear, you see a visual come about your face, and you see several things pop up. The first thing that is noticeable is you see a welcome screen pop up, and you hear what sounds like a woman's voice in your head go, "Welcome, new player, to the newest game available, called Boom. Would you like to go through the tutorial?"
Yes.
You click yes, and you hear a ding go up and says, "First part of tutorial, movement." And then you see on the ground starts to harden like concrete, but nothing else appears. And she goes, "In order for movement to be activated, you must first learn how to use your body effectively. And now what I need you to do is I need you to roll a athletics check to see if you can manage to make your first step."
All right.
And you roll this with disadvantage because you do not know how your character works.
I got a 20.
You got a 20. So you're able to move. You're actually able to move your character right now, so you can actually go in and move it. You can move it 2 spaces.
Got it. Done that.
You hear a ping go up and go ding. "Good job. You learned the basic fundamentals of movement. Now for the dodge roll."
All right.
So, in order to do a dodge roll, you're going to have to do an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Fucking knew that one would come in. Oh, that's not good. I got a 10.
You got a 10. You're able to do a semi-dodge roll, but you're going to take a little bit of damage because you did come up and twist your ankle when you came back up. You're going to take 2 points of damage.
Got it, yeah.
Okay. And then you hear a ding. "You were semi-successful in the dodge roll. Would you like to repeat tutorial?"
No.
You hear a ding, and it goes, "Good. Next phase is shooting your gun." And then as soon as you hear that, you see walls appear, and there is, in fact, an enemy that appears on the far end of the room, and it's just one enemy. You see what looks to be like the most cartoonish version of a zombie you have ever seen in your life, and he's wielding a rifle.
Right.
But you see this, and he's not doing anything. He's not moving. He's not even looking at you. He's looking at the ground. He's got his gun in his hand. He hasn't done a single thing. So now what I need you to do is I need you to make me an attack roll, and I'm going to give you the stats for it now because it was not in the character sheet. You're going to roll a 1d20 plus 5 to see if you hit, and you're going to do it with disadvantage because that you do not know how to use the gun.
Got ya. 19, and on the second one, because I got a disadvantage, I got a 16.
16 does in fact hit. Your damage is just going to be 2d6 for this shot.
Got ya. I got a 6.
You got a 6? Okay. So he does die. He explodes.
Yep.
And you hear a ding go up again, and the same woman goes, "Congratulations. You have learned how the basics of combat are initiated. Would you like to go to the advanced tutorial?
Sure.
Okay. You see the arena start to shift and spin.
I had to think about that one, but I'm looking through the character sheet and I'm looking at the backpack and I'm like, maybe there's something in there that has a tutorial needed to be used. Because I know how you like to play your little games, Tony. I know.
You see far end.
Mm-hmm.
That one appears. That one appears. And that one appears. So 2 of them look exactly alike. The one in the middle looks like an overly buffed zombie that should not look like that. And he's wielding a shotgun himself. And now I need you to roll initiative.
What? Yeah. I got an 8.
Okay. Add turn for that. Add turn for that. Add turn for that. Okay. So you got an 8, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So the 2 weaker ones is 1d20 plus 3, and the guy in the middle is 1d20 plus 5. Got it. All right. So this one and you will need to do a roll off. The big guy in the middle. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And the last guy got a 12. Okay, so top there. All right, so you need to roll off against me against the last zombie, and it's just a 1d20.
I got you.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Got a 15.
Okay, so you will go before, and I'm going to reduce this one by 1 point just to show that the turn order. All right, so yeah, it should be the guy in the middle, the guy on the bottom, you, then the guy on the top.
Got it. Yeah, because the turn order's not showing up properly for me, so as long as I know that, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so the way it will go is the first guy in the middle will go first. He is going to move there. He is going to take a shot at you with his fiery shotgun. He missed, and he gets one more shot. He critically failed, so his gun jams, and he has to fix it on his next turn.
Got you.
Okay, that's that turn. Next turn is this zombie. He can't go as fast as that guy, so he's going to go there, and he's going to shoot you once with a rifle. He only gets 1 attack, and so does the other guy up the top. Gets 1 attack with a rifle. He crit, so that is going to be 2d8 plus 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So you'll take 8 damage from a rifle shot.
Got you.
And that is all he can do on that turn. Your turn, good sir.
So I would like to move. How many squares can I move in one go?
So, because this is the advanced tutorial, the stats that you have are what's on the character sheet. So, whatever it shows on the character sheet, you can move that.
So, 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the big guy.
All right.
This one.
Yep.
How many attacks do I get? Just 1?
Underneath where it shows
it says number of attacks free, but I just wanted to check.
You can attack for the advanced tutorial twice. You will not be able to attack 3 times until you get to the main game.
Got you. That's fine. I will attack. I got a 23.
Okay, that hits.
I will roll for my damage. Which
you wrote it wrong.
Wants to, yeah.
2d6.
There we go.
There you go. 8. Okay, awesome.
8.
All right. So he takes. You see, as you pull the trigger, your first shot from your shotgun blasts a part of his shoulder off, and then you see it kind of slowly like gurgle up some green gunk, on his shoulder, he does that like cartoon thing where he like grunts, and then you see the word grunt above his head as if like it's trying to tell you what he's doing, and he turns back and gives you a mean stare.
I would like to shoot at him again.
Okay.
And this time aim for the head.
All right.
I got a 10.
10 misses. A 10 misses.
Right,
So
yeah, that's me done then, I guess.
You take your second shot and it hits the word grunt up above his head, and he just looks up and he laughs at you, and then you see the words change from grunt to ha 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 ha.
Great.
Next on the turn order is the last zombie. So that zombie is going to go there and shoot you with his one shot with his rifle. What's your AC? 16. He does hit with a 19. 1d8 plus 3. 5 damage.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's his turn. We go back up to the top of the order. Big guy. He moves right in front of you, and he is going to use one of his special abilities with his shotgun called Fiery Implosion.
Great.
So whenever he makes this attack, he can only attack you once this turn with this. So that's the good news. However, if he gets anywhere between, if the roll on the dice is a 19 or a 20, it's a crit. And if he crits, you take triple damage this turn. However, his gun disintegrates if he misses the shot. So he will not be able to attack for the remainder of the fight if he misses the shot. So that's the good news.
Oh, yeah.
But the damage, if he does hit normally, is going to be 4d8 plus 4. If he crits, it's double that. If he misses, it's an automatic, just his gun explodes and he will take damage according to how much he was going to deal to you. And he will no longer be able to attack you with a gun for the remainder of this fight.
Got ya.
I rolled a 3, so his gun explodes. He will take 4d8 plus 5. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. He takes 18 points of damage, and he no longer has a gun. And then you see as his gun explodes and it takes a chunk out of his chest, he looks down in his hands and you see these big tears flow out of his eyes, and you see the word cry up above his head, and then he's crying. But that's his turn. Next on the turn order, the zombie, the weaker zombie. He's going to move up 2 squares and he's going to take a shot at you.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 again, so 1d8. 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
All right.
Okay. That's his turn.
Yep.
Your turn.
Since the big one can't attack me anymore, I shall move to here.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot this one.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
That hits.
And then I need to roll my damage. A 7.
Okay. He disintegrates. So you see like that cartoon poof appear.
Yep.
And he turns into like a pile of bones with a cartoon skull sitting on a crossbone. And the words up above his head just say dead.
Got ya.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you have one other attack you can do.
Yep, I'm going to shoot at this one.
Okay.
The other weak zombie. 21.
That hits, good sir.
And I rolled a 6 on damage.
All right, so he is on death's door. So you see you blow a hole through his chest, and he does the cry emote thing, and he's crying with big tears. All right?
I would like to use the rest of my movement first, before ending my turn.
Sure.
And I will come up to here.
Awesome. All right. Next is the zombie that is still alive. He is going to take a shot at you, and he fails. He is going to move here, and they are going to cry together.
All right.
The big guy is next. He looks over the small zombie, and he smacks him in the head and deals him the last remaining 1 damage and kills him and puts the dead symbol over his head, takes his gun, and he points it at you shakingly, and he is going to roll to see if he can hit you with disadvantage because he can't use this gun.
All right. See, that's why I didn't pick up the other zombie's gun. That's the same reason.
That's a 17. All right, so it does hit. The lowest roll I got on the die was a 15. However, the damage is going to be equivalent to what the other zombies were, what they're called hell zombies.
Right.
It's going to be 1d8 plus 3. You'll take 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. And this guy is dead, so I need to mark him away. And he is going to move here.
All right.
All right. Skip that turn because he's dead. It's your turn.
I would like to move to here.
Yes, sir.
And I will shoot him in the face.
Awesome. Do it.
21.
21 hits.
Yeah, I had to wait for that one before typing in the damage. I was like, I don't know if that hits. 7.
7. Okay. All right. He is looking pretty hurt, but he's not on death's door yet.
Rolled a 20 for my second attack.
Okay.
I'm assuming that hits too.
Yes, sir.
And a 4 for damage.
Okay. He's still looking pretty hurt. Not on death's door yet.
I would like to use my movement.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to my same spot.
All right. That zombie is dead. All right. It's his turn. He's going to shake with his rifle again and roll with disadvantage. He definitely misses with a critical fail. That gun explodes in his hand too and is going to deal him 2d8 plus 3.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points of damage. He is now on death's door, and his tears have turned into blood, and he is crying blood, and you just see the words above his head appear, ew.
I would like to ask if the corpses of the other 2 zombies are still there, or did they puff into smoke?
No, it's okay. If you can imagine, like, whenever in, like, the old-timey cartoons where whenever you killed a cartoon off, they would have, like, the 2 bones and an X and then just the skull. That's all you see there with the word dead above written in bone above their heads.
Okay, so there's no body there now?
There's not a body there, no.
Alright, well then I shall proceed to move there and redo what I did last time.
All right.
8.
8 misses.
I will try again.
Okay.
12.
12 also misses.
Fuck.
So you take both of your shots, they miss him, and they actually shoot in a way to where it wipes the blood tears from his face, and he looks at you, and he's puzzled, and you see a question mark pop up over his head.
Believe it's his turn.
Do you want to move?
No, I'm going to wait. He hasn't got a gun, has he?
He does not, so he is going to try to punch you to death.
That's fine.
He is going to punch you with disadvantage. That was a nat 20 on that roll. That was a 13 on that roll, so that misses. Okay, so he tries to punch you, and he just falls over, and he is now prone. And he's doing that thing where he hits his fists on the ground and his feet on the ground, and you just see wah appear above.
All right, so for the purposes that were in the tutorial, I'm going to look in my bag. I'm going to see the hammer.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to wield the hammer.
All right. You wield the hammer, but it is like a hammer in the fact of a carpenter's hammer.
Correct. That's how I imagined it.
Okay.
I would like to attempt to strike the prone enemy with the hammer.
You will get advantage on this, good sir, and if you hit, the damage will be 1d6.
One. So what would my attack be? The same.
It would just roll a 1d20 because you're not proficient with the hammer. So just roll 1d20 to see if you hit.
I got a 19.
Okay, you hit. The damage is 1d6.
2.
Okay. You see as he disintegrates and turns into the pile of bone and see the word dead written above, just like the other 3. And then you suddenly hear ding.
Congratulations, you have completed advanced tutorial. Are you ready for your reward?
Yes, and as I say that, I start teabagging.
You start teabagging, yes. Okay. So the stats that I'm going to send you now are for the actual gun that you're going to use for the remainder of your time in this game.
Got ya.
And I'm going to DM it to you. That is the shotgun you will be wielding for the remainder of this game that you're going to be playing.
Meat hook and Doom Eternal. I figured that because of the sprite.
Yeah.
And that's what gave me the idea of using the hammer. I was just gonna like go all Doom on this shit.
I called it Boom just for clarity purposes and shit, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All right. So the meat hook that you've got, that's your current weapon. It is a shotgun, and the stats that are written on it are exactly how it's supposed to be. So anything that you see there, that is what you can do with that weapon for the remainder of your time in this game.
Okay.
And it is classified as a legendary weapon. So you do have a legendary weapon now equipped to your character, and your character now can do its 3rd attack. So you can do 3 attacks per turn.
Nice.
And you now also have access to all of your features and traits down at the bottom as well. You did not have access to that before. So when you scroll down to the bottom of your character sheet where it's under features and traits, you now have access to all of that. Okay?
Got ya.
Awesome. So you hear the woman come over again and say,
yes.
You see a bright light flash, and it will send you to here.
Oh, cool.
You see on from one side of where you're standing at, it looks like hell, quite literally, but it's a cartoonish, like anime-ish version of hell, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
At the very end of this long walkway that you've got, you see what looks to be like a portal, but there's nothing else here at the moment.
Got ya. So, first of all, because I know how games work, I will equip the shotgun, the new meat hook.
All right.
Because I don't want Tony saying, you are still using the tutorial shotgun.
You are still using the tutorial shotgun.
Please equip the legendary shotgun. Because I know Tony loves his legendaries.
Right.
Quick question before we continue. Is the attack roll for this new shotgun still 1d20 plus 5? Because it doesn't stay that on her.
Okay, so the attack
damage
roll
afterwards, but
the attack roll is still the same. It's 1d20 plus 5.
Got ya.
But you are still going. The stats for it are according to how it's written. So you're going to roll 1d20 plus 5 on each of your attacks.
And then for damage, it's 3d6. Got it. Yeah, I was asking that because it doesn't state that on the actual sheet.
Yes, right, correct.
All right, so it seems like I'm in a game world. I will try and see if I have a HUD to look at.
You look at your screen and you see on the bottom left corner that there is like a 3-line with a circle around it, and it's glowing. It's flashing in and out. Do you try to press that flashy thing?
I will hover my hand over it to see if anything pops up.
You hover your hand over it, and you do see a HUD, like a menu screen. And it basically gives you the basic stats for how like it gives you like the overall stats for what are on this level currently. You can't see what they look like, but you do see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of enemies on this level, but you don't know what they are and you don't have their stats yet.
Got ya. I would like to look for some sort of mini-map or form of mini-map.
Okay. There is a small mini map on the bottom of the screen, closer to underneath where that flashing button was at. You pull up the map,
Right.
and this map is pretty straightforward. It's literally a downhill thing where like you're at the top of the hill and your main objective is to go down the hill and go into the portal and try to get to the next level.
So there's no red dots on it, no?
Currently, no.
So don't I can't actually move my character right now,
Yeah, I got you.
information-wise. But I would like to move in this direction.
Okay, you can move it now. You can move it now.
Oh, there we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I would like to move to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to recheck the HUD to see if anything else has popped up.
All right, roll me a perception check.
Perception is... Oh, that's not bad. 13.
You currently do not see anything on your HUD.
Yep.
You don't see a red dot or a red line yet.
Okay, I would like to continue to move over to here.
Okay. I'm going to say I want to move you back 2 squares.
Got you.
Okay. You, as soon as you get to that spot, you immediately, because you didn't check, you hear the sound of what sounds to be like a rocket.
Yep.
And it fires off in your direction. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because you were not expecting it.
I doubt I can get worse than that. Yeah, I got a 5.
You got a 5? Okay. All right. So you are going to get hit by a rocket, and you are going to take 1d6 plus 5, and then you're going to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can get out of being on fire.
Got you.
You take 6 damage. I rolled a 1 on the die, so you're a lucky bastard.
Yep.
So you'll take 6 damage.
Got that started.
And you're going to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can't if you will or will not catch on fire.
27.
You do not catch on fire, good sir. However, the moment that you see the rocket hit you and you turn back around, you see boop, boop, boop. You see 3 individuals spawn in. The one in the middle is literally a very cheesy, cartoonish skeleton with 2 giant rockets attached to his back. And then you see the 2 green-haired zombies from before, from the tutorial level. The one in the middle literally laughs while chattering his teeth, and all you hear is just his weird chattering laughter at you for watching you get exploded by this rocket. And I need you now to roll initiative.
Yep. Got you. And I have just discovered something that you might not have thought about. I mean, you might have done, but I don't know. We'll see. I got an 8 again for initiative somehow.
Okay. All right. Uh, 13. Big guy.
Ironically, my character might possibly be in the hottest place to exist, and I'm currently eating chili crisp. So I can simulate the fire my character's currently feeling.
Right. So that one will go first. He will go second.
That I'm hungry.
Okay. All right. So turn order is as followed. The 2 hell zombies will go first, followed by the weird skeleton guy in the middle. You don't know his name yet. And then you're last.
Okay.
So the first hell zombie is going to take a shot at you. That misses with a 2. And he is going to move 1 square up and keep his position. Next, he is going to move here. Then he is going to attack you. 14, 15, 17 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be 1d8 plus 3. It's going to be a 5 total, so you take 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That would be leaving me on. There you go. Sorry, I just had to do math real quick, you know?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Then it is the middle guy's turn, and because you have not seen this yet, I'm going to give you a freebie on this one. Roll an insight check, and this has to do with your HUD of scanning the area, basically, of knowing what enemies you're fighting.
Got you. You said insight, right?
Yeah, insight, yes.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. You're not able to scan this enemy, and you cannot get his stats this turn. All right, so he is going to attack you. He is going to attack you twice with a rocket. First one is a miss.
I was going to say, I can't imagine they're very accurate.
The second one does hit. I rolled a natural 16 on the die.
Fuck.
So he's going to hit you with 1 rocket. It's going to be 1d6 plus 5, and you will have to roll a con save again to see if you'll catch on fire.
Yep.
I rolled a 6 on the die. 11 damage.
Fuck no. Yep. That's an easy one. Go.
Roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you catch on fire.
24.
You do not, good sir. All right. So he shoots his 2 shots at you. One of them completely miss. The other one does hit, and he starts laughing again, and you see the ha-ha above his head again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And now, good sir, it is your go.
And I shall move up to here because climbing does not cost me anything, and it is classed as technically part of my movement.
Yes, sir.
So I can go straight up to this little skeleton fucker. I would like to attack the skeleton one.
All right.
Twice.
Okay.
So, let's see. What's my attack again? 1d5, or 1d20 plus 5.
Yes, sir.
13.
That misses.
10. Obviously misses.
That misses.
Great. I would also...
You can attack 3 times, though.
Yes, I know. I'm doing this in between my attack. I would like to see if I have any form of healing.
You do, good sir. You pull up your HUD, and you see that one of your attributes is an ability called Second Wind. You can use it as a bonus action and regain 1d10 plus 13 HP.
All right, I will keep hold of that for now. I will.
You also see that there is a scroll down button to look at other abilities that you may want to look at.
I will do that after this turn. I really want to try and one-tap this skeleton fuck.
Okay.
I got a 19.
A 19 just hits.
So his AC is clearly 18. Thank you for that valuable information.
Yes, sir.
I also rolled a 15 on damage.
Okay. That hurt him quite a bit.
Good, so...
you see you take a chunk of his armor out, and he turns back around, and he flips you the bird.
Alright. I'm guessing that's my turnover, even if I wanted to do more.
Yes. I can give you the only thing you have left is the free action, which I would classify for continuing on looking at the rest of your stats if you would like, but that's up to you.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay. So you saw the Second Wind ability. Your next stat is one called Action Surge. You get to take an extra action for once per long rest.
All right.
Okay. So you then go down and you see that you have a traits category. Your first trait is that you are athletic. When you are prone, standing up uses only 5 feet of your movement. You saw the one about climbing. Climbing doesn't cost you any extra movement. You can make a running long jump or a running high jump after moving only 5 feet on foot rather than 10 feet. Careful eyes. Starting at 7th level, you excel at picking out hidden enemies and other threats. You can take the search action as a bonus action. You are also proficient in perception, investigation, or survival. You choose one of these manually.
Got ya.
Close quarters shooting. At 10th level, you learn to handle yourself in close combat. Making a ranged attack roll while within 5 feet of an enemy doesn't impose disadvantage on your roll. In addition, if you hit a creature within 5 feet of you with a ranged attack on your turn, that creature can't take reactions until the end of its turn. You have your current equipment on. You're skilled at great weapon fighting. So if you find like an axe here or a great sword, whatever, you can use those.
Good.
You have the Indomitable ability. You get to re-roll a save that includes death saving throws twice per long rest.
Good.
You have the Lucky Feat. The Lucky Feat is the thing where Mouse has it, where that you have 3 luck points. You can change one of your rolls to be a different roll if you would like, but you only have 3 of those. You have the Sharpshooter ability. You have mastered ranged weapons, basically.
Yep.
To add for the Sharpshooter, you also have a special ability to where that you can take a -5 penalty to your attack roll. So because your attack roll is 1d20 plus 5, if you use that, it'll be just a 1d20. However, if you hit, you get to add an extra 10 damage to the attack.
All right.
There's that. Steady. You can move twice the normal amount of time, up to 16 hours each day before being subject to the effects of forced march. Additionally, you can automatically find a safe route to land a boat or shore. That has to do with like if you're traveling long distances, but you do have that.
Got you.
Okay. But you see all of that in your HUD as your free action.
All right.
Awesome.
That's
all right.
good to know.
Hell Zombie on the top is his turn.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to shoot at you.
Yep.
He misses. So he is going to go to this spot here and zip line down. And now he's below you. And there is a zip line there.
I got you. I was going to say something. I probably shouldn't.
You see the other zombie. It's his turn now. He is going to take a shot at you. He just hits. He rolled a 14 and then he got a 16 on the roll. So he is going to hit you for the 1d8 plus 3. That is a 5 total. So you take 5 points of damage.
That's fine.
And he is going to move 1 square back and end his turn. Next up, we have the zombie skeleton guy. He is going to use his bonus action to activate Afterburner.
All right.
It allows him to dash as a bonus action instead of an action. So he is going to dash right there. He can only do that once per long rest, so that's the good news.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to activate one of his special abilities called Rocket Barrage. He gets to attack you twice per long rest with 6 rockets in a turn.
Fucking hell.
So he is going to try to hit you 6 times. First roll, 17 plus 5. So that's the first roll. That one will hit. So 1. Nat 1 misses.
Mm-hmm.
A natural 6 on the die misses. That was 3. 16 plus the 5, so that's 2 hits. So 2 misses, 2 hits. That's 4 total. Nat 1 again. And another 16 on the die. So you got 3 hits and 3 misses. So
doesn't something happen if he gets a nat 1?
If he gets a nat 1, no. There is an ability that he has not used yet, that if he does roll a nat 1, something will happen. But on this one, it does not.
Got ya.
but 3 of the attacks do hit, and it's going to be 1d6 plus 5 on each of them. 9 damage on the first roll, 9 again, and max, so 11. So 9, 9, 11.
27.
All right, and that is his turn. It is your turn, good sir.
Yeah, I was just doing the math to figure out how much it was to take off 27.
Yeah.
Well, that were a fucking difficult one. I would like to attack Skelly Boy over there, because from the looks of it, the shotgun doesn't have a range penalty to it.
It does actually.
Mm,
You can shoot up to 15 feet.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's way past 15 feet.
Yeah, you have to move. So technically speaking, you can make it up to 30, but if it's one of those things that like at 30 feet, you take a penalty basically. So you'll take like a negative penalty for attacking in this case.
Yeah.
That's not how it normally works, but because of the fact that this is one of those situations where that you're technically not proficient with the weapon, you're going to have to take a minus penalty. So instead of 1d20 plus 5, it'll be 1d20 plus 2, but you could hit them from 30 feet with the plus 2.
Right, I would like to use my second wind first.
Okay, that is a bonus action, so go ahead and roll 1d10 plus 13, I believe is what I said.
Yep, that was the worst I could have got. I got 15 HP.
All right, so that's it. You cannot use that ability again.
I'm aware. All right, and then I shall attempt to shoot this little shitbag over here.
Okay, awesome. So it'll be 1d20 plus 5.
22.
That hits, good sir.
And then it is a 3d6.
That is not 3d6. That is 13d6.
Yep, that is not what I meant to do. Although I would have took that damage. I got 11.
11? Okay, so he's not on death's door. You can tell that these are stronger than the ones that were in the tutorial.
Yeah, I figured they would be. Alright, so I will hit him again because I don't like him. 18.
18 does hit.
10.
Okay. He's now on death's door.
So I'm assuming they have 22 HP. That's my assumption.
Yeah, well, he's not dead yet, but...
8?
8 misses.
Oh, fuck. I thought so. I would like to...
You still have a movement and a free action.
Yeah. I would like to see with my free action if I can see the stats potentially, or like a health bar of some sort.
Roll an insight check.
Yep, because I'm assuming because of my HUD, I have some form of extra information. The 5.
You do not see any information other than what you already know. You know that this creature in front of you that you just shot is called a hell zombie. They are the lowest rank in the game.
Yep.
But that's all you know.
I would like to also move to here.
Okay. All right.
That's me done.
That is your turn, good sir. All right. So the first zombie that you just shot is going to take a shot at you while you are trying to get away from him. That is a 17 on the die, so he does hit. It is 1d8 plus 3. That is 4 damage, good sir.
Nice, easy one to math.
Then he is going to use his special ability, and it's the only one that he has. He is going to stick his hand in the lava, and you see a green aura appear around him, and he is going to heal for 1d10 plus 6. And he can only do this once per long rest. He gains 9 health back.
Great.
All right. And that's his turn.
Yep.
We got the last one on the list. He is going to move there, and he's going to take a shot at you. He misses. And that is his turn. Next up, we have Mr. Skeleton Guy. He is going to move here. And you roll me a perception check as he gets there.
Got it. I figured they was immune to lava, but I didn't figure they'd fucking heal from it. I got an 8.
You got an 8. You do
I'm like
hear him.
Gnorbit rolls.
You hear him say something, but you can't quite make out what he said. But you know that he yelled something out.
Great.
Okay. And then he is going to try to make a... No, he cannot. He's not within range. So that is the end of his turn. That is your turn, good sir.
All right. I would like to shoot at this little shitbag again.
All right.
Plus 5. Not 54 plus 5. 16.
That hits.
Aha. 11.
11. Okay. He is on death's door.
22.
That hits.
Yep. I figured. If an 11 hit.
Yeah.
16.
He is dead. You see as he disintegrates and he turns into the pile of bones, and you see the word dead written above his head.
I would like to come back up to here.
Okay.
And shoot this one.
All right.
24 hits.
24. Yes, sir.
Didn't I get a bonus for being within 5 feet of them or something?
You get, let's see. I believe you get a... No, it's that you don't get disadvantage for being at that close of a range of 5 feet.
Ah, got you. All right. 9. I hit
9.
him.
Okay. All right. He takes the 9 damage.
I believe that's my turn.
And that is your turn, good sir. All right. So that one is dead. And it's this guy's turn. He's going to move here. He is going to take a shot. He does hit. He rolled a 16 on the die plus his modifier. So it is 1d8 plus 3. That is 6 damage total.
All right.
And that is the end of his turn. The next turn is the skeleton guy. As you hear him yell out on that last turn, I need you to roll me another perception check.
22.
Okay, you do see them. They do appear. They spawn.
All right.
You see as 3 other creatures spawn. You see another hell skeleton. You see at the very back, you see a hell minion, which was the buff skeleton with the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see another creature that you do not recognize, but it kind of looks like a creature that's just like, what's the best? It's like if you dunk human into lava and then it's just a pile of like burnt meat, basically. And he has fangs and for teeth, and that's about all he has.
Got you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So now I've got to add them in the turn order, but they will not go until the full round is completed. So add turn, add turn, add turn. All right. So I'm going to roll for them right quick. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It's your turn.
Is that cave actually there, or is that just part of the imagery of the map?
It's basically like just there for aesthetic purposes.
Okay. That's the whole purpose I went up here. Alright. Well, let me see. 1, 2, 5, 6. I will move down to here.
Okay.
And I will take my shots at this one.
All right.
11.
11 misses.
13.
13 misses.
6.
Okay. That definitely misses.
Great. Are you sure there's no modifier for range? Because apparently D20 wants to say there is.
Unfortunately, good sir, no.
Nope.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Is there anything else I can do on this turn, realistically?
Okay.
I've already moved my full movement, and my free action ain't going to help that much.
All right. So 1 full turn has gone through, so now I can arrange this to fit better for everybody. Okay. So the top of the order is back up, and we go to the flesh bag guy that we do not know his name yet. He is going to dash there. Okay. And that is the end of his turn. The zombie, the hell zombie up above you is going to take a shot at you.
Yep.
Misses. And he will skip his next turn. Okay. This guy, the hell zombie at the bottom, is going to dash there. End his turn. All right. We come to the skeleton guy. He is going to move. Yeah.
Yep.
And shoot you with another rocket barrage. And this is the last time he can do it. Miss. Miss. Hit. Just hit, like barely just hit. So that's 2 hits, 2 misses. Hit. Miss. So 3 hits, 3 misses. All right, so 1d6 plus 5, 3 times. 9.
And this is only level 1.
9 for the first
Yep.
one, 6 for the second one,
All right.
and 10 for the last one.
Got you.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
That's his turn. Your turn.
What does a dash do again? I forgot.
A dash means that you basically use your full turn to move an extra amount of speed according to how much you got. So like say you normally can run 30 feet. With a dash, you can run 60, but that's your full turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So which way are you going?
I'm dashing all the way to the portal beach.
Okay. All right. Stop. Go back right there. Okay. As soon as you reach that spot,
Well, I could have reached it to near enough here anyway without the dash.
well, the moment you step there, this guy pops up. He looks the same as that other flesh bag dude, except that he's like triple his size and has 2 giant hand cannons on his arms. And it also looks like he has like a giant respirator attached to his body. And he has 2 mouths. He has his regular head, which is just like zombified. And then in the center of his chest is another giant mouth that surrounds his entire stomach.
Got you.
But he appears and he does a special ability now that he's summoned. When you enter into his line of sight, he is able to make 1 attack on you on your turn as like a reaction.
Yep.
And I gotta find his stats. Okay. That dropped on the floor, so that didn't count. He does miss on the attack.
Got you.
And that is all he can do for that reaction.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
But if you move any more towards the portal while he's standing there, he can continue to use that reaction.
So what if I just went round and straight into the portal?
Yeah, so it reaches 60 feet.
Got you.
So when he's summoned, his reach is like a 60-foot like circular cone. So as long as you move towards him, he can shoot. But if you move away from him, he can't use it.
What if I went over here?
That's technically moving towards him for in his general area that he's in.
Got you.
So it's one of those things he would be able to shoot you.
So since I could have made it basically to here anyway without using the dash, does it still classes me using my dash?
I'm going to say that the dash was negated, so you used your full movement.
Got you.
So you will be able to use a bonus action and a free action this turn, if you would like.
Can I not attack?
No, because technically you activated with your action a dash that was negated because of an ability that this guy has.
Got you.
So it's like canceling out your dash and canceling out your action.
I shall. What's a piton?
I'm sorry?
What's a piton?
Piton.
Yeah.
Where do you see that at?
Backpack.
Python, I think it's how it's pronounced.
Basically,
it's like a steel spike that you can rope, like loop a rope around and use it to climb with.
I got you. Well, since this is like a game, I shall I guess this would be with my bonus action, wouldn't it? I'd eat my rations.
Okay, so rations normally can only be used outside of combat, but you do have 3 health potions.
Right.
And I will say that in this scenario, because of your thing being negated, you can use a one-time use for your potion as a bonus action.
I shall do that then.
Do 2d4 plus 2, good sir.
Got a 9.
Okay, you will gain 9 health back.
Yep, and I guess I will end my turn there and then. Actually, no, I won't. I'll do a perception with my free thing.
Okay, roll a perception or insight, whichever one.
What's the difference?
Insight will get it to where that you can scan the area on your HUD to see about enemy stats. Perception will give you more of like a visual on the map as to like where everybody's at and their positions and everything.
I did insight. I got a 15.
Okay, on the roll of a 15, you're close enough to get a scan of the big guy at the bottom.
Yep.
His name is a Cluckubus. Okay.
Yep.
He is extremely slow. However, he does have a massive jump. So he can jump. His speed is 15, but his jump is 80.
Got you.
He has 2 hand cannons, so he can attack twice per turn. They can reach around 30 feet, and with disadvantage, he can get around 60 feet. However, if he hits with the disadvantage, he gets to add a +5 to damage.
Roger.
He also has a special ability called Flame Cannon, which means that if you have to make a dex saving throw, and if you pass, you'll take half. If you fail, you take an extra 5 damage from the attack, and you have to roll a con saving throw to see if you can get out of being on fire.
Right.
Then his second ability is that he has a smoke bomb. He can throw it into an area and blind anyone in the smoke bomb except for himself until the next turn. So you will have disadvantages on everything while in the smoke. Also, I'll give you his HP because you did scan high enough for that. He has 100 HP.
All right.
Okay.
Now I've got a tactical decision to make. Do I fight the minions first, or do I just try and tank him down?
That's up to you.
I'm trying to figure. I'll let you do the turns for the others while I think that.
All right. Next on the turn order is the Hell Soldier, the guy at the very back.
Yep.
He is going to dash there and end his turn.
Yep.
Next, we've got the Mr. Skin Bags over here. He is going to jump into the lava, and now he is able to activate his special ability. He can now cast Fireball at you, but that is the only thing that he can do, like literally. So he cannot attack at all unless he's in the lava. So if you can get him out of the lava, he's useless. He's pretty much just pointless. But while he's in the lava, he can cast Fireball, and it's a 3rd level spell. And while he's in the fire, in the lava, he does not expend spell slots.
Right.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can't piss in the lava to turn it stone.
There is a way to solidify the lava, but you have not figured that out yet.
I'm assuming it's not by form of pissing.
That would be correct, sir. If this hits, the damage is 8d6.
Fuck. I might actually tap me out. Alright.
It does hit. I rolled a 16 on the die plus 9.
Oof.
So 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my other d6s? Screw it. I'm gonna just use my fucking phone. 8 d6. 26 points of damage.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And that's his turn.
Got ya.
The guy up at the top, he is going to try to jump off the cliff. He has to make a dexterity saving throw to see if he manages to fall with regular damage or if he auto dies because of him being a zombie.
Yep.
He does succeed, so he'll take regular fall damage, which is at that height going to be 1d6. He takes 6 points of damage.
Yep.
And that's all he can do for his turn. This guy is going to move here and end his turn. Mr. Rocket Man is going to do the same thing. He's going to jump down off the cliff. He is going to roll a dex saving throw, or if he fails, he dies. He succeeds with a 17, so he is going to take normal damage. He takes 3.
Right.
And that is his turn. It is your turn, good sir.
Do health potions take away my attacks?
It takes away your action, so yes. So what you could do is you could drink a potion, activate action surge, and then attack your 3 attacks.
Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
5.
You gain 5 back.
That's not great. Alright. Then I will shoot the big guy, since he's pretty much the only one in range. But I'm going to aim specifically for the respirator you mentioned. Assuming a 22 hits?
Yes, sir.
Yep. And 10 damage on the respirator.
Okay. So when you shoot the big guy, all right?
Yep.
You do deal damage to them, but your gun activates its special ability.
Okay.
You now have a flying speed for 1 turn of 60 feet.
Right.
That's the first point you get. You can roll an insight check on that if you would like, but the first ability of the gun activated.
I will like to roll my insight, which is only a 5.
Okay. You don't know why that it activated. You just know that when whatever you just did, it activated its ability, and now you have a flying speed for a turn.
Okay. I would also like to attack again.
Okay.
At the same spot.
Sure.
16.
16 misses.
Got you. And my last attack, 23.
23 hits.
For 16.
16. All right.
I'm assuming there's no damage modifier on the respirator, right?
No, sir.
That was my hope. Alright, so I can move 60 feet. I'm assuming if I try and fly past him, he's still going to get his reaction.
Yes, sir, he will.
Right, let's see. How do I want to play this? The skeleton's far away, so he can move quite a bit of distance. He can probably catch up to me. No matter where I move to, I'm assuming the fireball can hit me no matter where I go. I'm going to move right to this corner, as that's the furthest possible place away from the minions.
Well, you can remember. No, never mind. I take it back what I said.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
Oh wait, no, actually, have I got my bonus action still?
Yes.
I don't know if this is something I can do, but I have a water skin.
It won't heal you, but you can do whatever with it.
I was planning to see if I could throw it into this lava pit here.
I would make you do a strength check.
Fuck it, I'll go for it. I'll try it out at this point.
Okay.
18.
You managed to throw the water, and it's not regular water, it's holy water.
Right.
It does land in that pool of fire, and it does disintegrate that lava pit.
So he no longer has fireball and is basically
well,
useless.
Again, you've got 2 other pools of lava. You've got one here. Well, you technically have 3. You've got one here, one there, and one up there. But that one up here, this whole area from here to here is disintegrated.
He's going to have to climb out of there, though, isn't he?
He is going to have to climb out, but he's going to climb out with disadvantage because he doesn't have the capabilities of doing stuff like that. He's like a wizard, basically, but a really crappy one.
Wouldn't the lava freeze him in place, though?
Now, all it did was that it's kind of one of those things in like video games where just like the lava just disappears, like it's just gone.
Got ya. Yep, I got you. That's fine. Oh, I've kept him out for a turn at least.
Yeah.
I'll have to end my turn there, bud.
All right. Zombie Hell Soldier is going to try to get down here. He does die.
Nice.
He rolled a nat 1, so he does die. You see the icon pop up where the skeleton thing comes around, and you see the dead ripped up over his head. So he is out. Next up is Mr. Lava Man. He is going to roll a strength check to see if he can get out of the pit, and he does so with disadvantage. That's a fail automatically. Let's see if he roll. He did roll a nat 1. I rolled an 8 on the first roll and a nat 1 on the second one. So he literally goes prone inside of the pit.
Right.
And while I'm doing that, there we go. He is prone. Next up is the zombie up here. He is going to move here, take a shot at you. That is a miss. So that is his turn. The next guy up is the zombie up top. He is going to try to drop down. He does pass on the dex save, so it's a 1d6 for the fall damage, 4 damage, and that is his turn. Rocket Man, he is going to move here. And he is going to shoot you with 2 rockets.
He has that much range? Fuck.
Yeah, he has a shit ton of range, but his damage is not worth shit. It's this guy down here is the one you got to worry about. He does a shit ton of damage, but his range is horrible.
If you saw my health points, you would be saying differently.
Right. He hits on the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that. 1d6 plus 5. 11 damage. Okay. And next roll, it's a nat 1. Okay.
Right.
So his turn is over. It's up to you.
All right. I've already hit this zombie up here a lot, Anna.
Yes, you've already hit him once. Yes.
Yep. All right. I'm going to take my attacks at this dude.
Okay.
24.
That
Sweet.
hits.
3d6, not 2d4. 11.
Okay. All right. He's looking really hurt.
All right. 23.
23 hits.
And then it's 3d6, correct?
Yes. 3d6.
12.
Okay. Your guns activate again.
Yep.
You now have a flying speed of 60 for a turn.
Great.
But he is on death's door.
I'll use my last attack on him then.
Okay.
8.
8 misses.
I'm going to run away all the way up here.
Okay. Yeah. Fly. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Cool. Mr. Lava Guy has to get out of being prone. He succeeds. That's his turn.
Yep.
Okay.
This is a difficult level 1, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I wanted to give you a challenge, basically. Make it more fun for you.
Should have made me just play Doom, I would have been.
Right?
I'd have been through this by now.
All right. Mr. Hell Zombie.
It's the last time I played Rogue Company with you.
He is going to move right there, and he's going to make a strength check to see if he can climb up. He does not, so he cannot make it up.
You know what? For the people at home, to show them why I'm so tense, I'll let it be known. I'm on 10 HP right now.
And then that zombie's going to roll. He does not get up successfully, so that is his turn. Mr. Rocket Man is going to move
He can get
here. And he has to reload his rockets. So he has to spend the rest of his turn reloading his rockets. Okay.
Thank
now,
God, Nass.
it is your turn. It is your turn.
Yep.
I need you to use a freebie and roll me a perception check.
Okay. You said perception, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna roll the 1d20 plus 5 and then add 1 to it because my modifier is plus 6, and this
Cool.
way's easier.
All right.
I got an 8.
An 8. You do see it.
See, what I'm banking on for people listening at home is that when I go through the portal, it's like a new level, and therefore my character will regain his health or something of the sorts like that. That's what I'm hoping for. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. I'm just using game knowledge here at this point. It would have been fine if it had just been the 2 guys and the skeleton, and then when I destroyed them, it was a big guy, but the other 3 were a game changer to this.
You see pop out of the cave a giant green orb. Do you pick up the orb?
Yes.
You go back up to full health.
Oh. If something like that was coming out of this cave.
You don't know why, but a green orb did spawn out of the cave, and it gave you back up to full health.
Good. I'm not going to question it. I'm just assuming it's a secret of the level. That's all I'm going to assume it is.
Okay.
Anything green is usually good. Anything red, depending on the game, is either good or very, very bad. So I'll take my win with that. It's my turn if I'm not wrong, all right?
Yeah, you picked up the orb for your freebie. You're back up to full health, and now you can continue on with your turn.
I'm going to go to the top of the hill here and shoot down at little...
Do so with advantage because of your height. You're shooting over top of them, so shoot it with advantage.
20.
That hits.
Nice. And then 10 damage.
Okay. He is at 1 HP.
Can I jump off and land on him?
Yeah, actually, because you do have an ability that lets you jump like that. So yeah, you could technically jump on top of him and deal that extra 1 damage to him. Yeah, you could.
I'll do that.
Okay. All right, so he is dead.
That technically saves me an attack as well, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it would in this case.
Ah, big brain. I'll move my character there just for the sake of being able to see where I am.
But that is your full movement, so just keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, I will shoot at now the Jack Skeleton on Crack Wannabe.
Sure.
Let's see, a 9.
That misses, good sir.
Yep. And then I have one last attempt at this. Oh wait, did I roll the wrong thing?
You rolled the wrong thing. You rolled the wrong thing.
I looked at it and I'm like, no. There's still a nah.
No, you miss.
Right, I shall. Let's see what are my options here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna roll a religion check.
Okay.
Don't ask me why. I just got a good feeling about it. Yes.
Tell everybody what you rolled.
I rolled a nat 20 and then my +1 modifier on top.
So he rolled a nat 20. So I'm going to implement a religion plus an insight all in one for this roll. So you now know what all of the enemies are. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to start off with the insight part first, and then we'll go to the religion part here in a second. All right. So this guy with the rocket launchers, they call them revenants in Doom, but they're not called revenants here. Instead, they're called levenants. Levenant. Levenants.
Yep.
So a levenant is basically like 1 tier higher than this guy down here. So the shotgun guy that died.
Yep.
So he's like a tier 3 in game categories. So you've got the guy that died next to you is tier 1. The shotgun guy, which is the Hell Soldier, that's tier 2. And then the Levenant is tier 3. Levenants specialize in long-range attacks with their rockets, and they have 2 abilities. One is called Rocket Barrage, and one is called Lava Bomb. So you know what Rocket Barrage does because you've already had it hit you several times. Lava Bomb is where that if he goes and gets a giant ball of lava and stuffs it in his rocket, he can shoot it at you. If he rolls a nat 1, he is instant killed.
Right.
Okay. If he misses, one of his rockets blows up and he takes a certain amount of damage.
Got ya.
If he hits you, instead of being 1d6 plus 5, it's 2d12 plus 5 for each rocket that hits you.
Right.
And you auto fail on the con saving throw and you will instantly be set on fire.
Got ya.
Okay. So that's that.
Really quickly, do I still have my bonus action?
Technically, yes.
I would like to use that to hold a dodge roll as a reaction.
Okay. Awesome.
I forgot I had that and I remembered. So,
all right. I'm going to go ahead and
yeah.
continue on with the rest of your information, though.
Yeah.
You know what Afterburner does. You've already seen that in action. He has 51 HP total, but you have dealt damage to him. He's currently at 36 HP. Okay?
Right.
That's what you need to know there.
Yep.
The guy in the pit, he is called, he's literally called a wizard. That's literally what he's called.
So creative. I love it.
Yeah, right. So a wizard, if you're remembering in Doom, do you remember the Archville?
I'll be honest, I've never played Doom.
Okay, in Doom, there's these creatures called Archvilles. They're like demon wizards, basically. He's that.
Oh, I think I've seen them before. Yeah.
Okay. He's basically that, but like a super weaker version of that. The only reason he is a tier 4 is because of his ability where that if he jumps into a pool of lava, he can cast spells for free without using spell slots. However, if he's not in a pool of lava, he can only cast cantrips. His HP is literally 60, but if he's in lava, his HP goes up to 90.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, that's that. The guy down here you already know about, so you've got that information. You technically know about the hell zombies. All they really do is just like they're regular zombies with guns. The guy down here at the bottom, the hell soldier, he's a tier 2. He basically has the same stats as you in an aspect of that he has an action surge, he can do second wind, and he can shoot his shotgun and whatever. But his HP is a little bit higher than the hell zombies. But he is also a zombie, so it's nothing really major about him. The one you've got to worry about is this guy down here. This is like the mini boss of this level. It's like the guy you've got to kind of like be strategic about, basically.
The one that I am currently wanting to call Succubus. Yes.
Yes. But yeah, so you saved your bonus action to do your dodge roll. Okay. That is your turn. Roll a strength check with disadvantage to get out of the pit. I rolled a nat 1. This guy's just fucking dead. I'm just gonna fucking kill him. All right.
Yes. The wizard died from. Can I describe this? The wizard died as he was trying to climb out of the pit. He slipped as a rock came off. That rock then proceeded to land in his mouth and choke him to death.
There you go. That's how he died.
There we go.
It's canon. It's fine.
Yep. It is what it is.
That guy's dead. Okay.
In his past life, he was a squirrel.
This guy is going to dash next to this guy and end his turn. Rocket Man, he has reloaded his gun and he is going to take 2 shots at you. That is a miss. And that is a nat 20. So he is going to deal 2d6 plus 5.
Does my reaction not help in this?
Actually, yes. Would you like to use your reaction now?
Hells to the yeah.
Okay, so I have to re-roll that roll. I have to beat with your dodge roll. Actually, no. Roll a dexterity
roll an
saving throw, and then whatever you roll on the dex, I have to beat that.
I thought it would have been an acrobatics because that's what it were.
Or acrobatics. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I had that wrong.
No, I was gonna say I didn't know if I was right on that one or not. I just remembered tutorial.
No, you're right. It is acrobatics. So roll an acrobatics check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. I've got to beat a 20 in order to hit you. If I do not, then the shot misses, even after rolling the nat 20.
Yes, sir.
I do not hit you. I rolled a 19, so I just missed. So you dodge out of the way. I'm going to move you to where you dodged at. You moved there.
Yep.
And the rockets land in the spot that you were currently at, but because you held the reaction and dodged, he looks at you puzzled, and he has that question mark above his head.
Nice.
Okay. That's his turn. It is your turn, good sir.
So because I figured from the statistics
shit, no, hold up. No, it is not your turn.
Is it? Yeah, is it the other zombie?
It's
dude?
the other guy's turn. He rolled a 12, so that's my bad. Actually, no, I'm going to skip him because of the fact that I've missed 2 of his turns already. So just go ahead and take your turn, and we'll go back to that turn order on that. So,
all right. Well, from the statistics, I learned that the Skelly boy over here is pure long ranged. So he very well could try and kamikaze me with this, or just move away. But I'm gonna go right in his face.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him.
All right, go for it.
24.
That hits.
I like it. And then I got 9 damage.
Okay.
That should put him on, what, 29?
Yes.
I'm going to re-attack him. 20 again. Oh, I'm liking this. 9 damage again.
He's at 20.
Come here. Yeah, what's with this damage? 22.
That hits.
Fuck's sake. Why can't I got these rolls like 10 minutes ago? I re-rolled the same thing because I keep switching. 8 damage. Okay.
So he is.
I like how 12. I'm getting on them fucking all 20 plus though.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Even the one that I fucking didn't mean to roll, I got a 20 plus. I'll take that.
He is at 12 HP.
Got ya.
And that is your turn.
I would like to hold my reaction again.
For the dodge, for the bonus action?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Also, I would like to state, if you ever have a gut feeling on doing a random bullshit roll like I did with religion, that. Also, Tony, I never got the information on the religion side of that.
Yeah, we kind of skipped over that. So the religion has 2 different aspects to it. You are literally in a different dimension, like a very cheesy version of hell.
Yep.
So there is the demonic presence here. However, there is another presence here that you get a vague feeling from that is protecting you, and that's why you got the green orb earlier.
Got ya. So yeah.
In order for the green orbs to appear, you have to meet certain requirements, and you met the first requirement.
Got ya. See, I'm telling you, people at home, if you're ever playing D&D in yourself, gut feeling, go with it.
All right. So that is your turn. We go to Hell Zombie. He is going to hold a reaction and end his turn. Rocket Man, 2 shots.
Is he going to kamikaze himself though because of how close it is?
Yeah, actually, he'll take half damage for how close he is.
That's what I was. That was what I was hoping for.
He does hit you for the first hit, so you'll take the full damage. He'll take half of whatever I roll, but I'm going to roll the second roll to see if it hits. It does, so he is going to deal 1d6 plus 5 to you, and then whatever he rolls, he'll take half of each of those.
Yep.
4, 9, so he'll take
13.
He'll take 4 damage, and you'll take 9.
I'll take 9.
Yeah, I rounded down.
I was going to say, of course, it's going to be an awkward thing here. Give me a sec. I'm having to do math, and I'm having like I'm having an elderly moment right now.
Do you want to use your dodge though for the second attack? And
no, because I want
damage.
Oh wait, one. Well, that's not how it would work, is it? Because if he missed, the rocket would go past me and hit. Well, past where it would have
Yeah,
exploded and
technically,
hit the
yeah, it
rock.
would. Yeah,
So, see, I'd see. Look at me helping you out, trying to
that's
kill me.
true. You're not wrong.
Oh God, I should have just said yeah. I'm so focused on trying to take away 9 from 14 for some reason.
Yeah, so
Why
you
am I
take
finding
9
this so
damage.
difficult?
Yeah, you took 9 damage, and the
It's 105. That's what I beat. Why was I having such difficulty with that?
the Levnik took 4 damage, and you took 9. And then I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
again. Same thing. He takes 4. You take 9.
Oh, God, I fucking hate taking away 9 from stuff, and I don't know why. It's really screwing me over. It would be if I just take away 10 and then add 1. That'd be easier than this.
Right.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm having such an elderly moment right now. I think I'm more just pleased that I've actually been playing this smart.
Okay. So that is his turn.
He should be on 1 HP, right?
Yes, technically he is at 1 HP. Yes.
You're gonna hate what I'm gonna do to him, but it's gonna be so funny.
All right, so now we're going to the big guy's turn. The big guy is going to move right there and hold a reaction.
That's fine.
Your turn. If you hit at all, he's dead.
So I want to see if you're going to allow me to do this since I have my jump.
Okay.
I would like to run and jump. Well, not run and jump, but jump at the Skelly boy and hit him in the face with my crotch, and then proceed to teabag him as he's dead.
Okay. Roll me just a straight 1d20. If you can match his AC or higher, I will allow it. If not, no damage will be dealt.
I'm willing to take damage myself for this because it is technically a crotch hit. I will upfront sell up, but it is worth it.
The AC for it, I'll go ahead and tell you, is 18.
Yeah, I definitely didn't get it.
Okay, so you jump up and you land on top of his face, and you hear a muffled sound, and you see the word muffle appear above his head.
Oh God!
What else do you want to do?
I would like to strike him with the crowbar.
Okay, make me a just straight 1d20 roll.
Again?
Yes.
Isn't the crowbar classed as a weapon though?
It is, but you don't have any proficiencies or modifiers for the crowbar.
I didn't know that. All right, I got a 4.
You bonk him on the head, and you see the word bonk above. And nothing really happens.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot him.
There you go.
He's being very awkward about this.
This is your last attack, so go ahead and make your roll.
It was worth it. I really got a fucking 12.
You are. He kind of moves awkwardly because he's a skeleton. So you're swaying back and forth, and you shoot to the right of him, and he just flicks you off while your ball sack is on his face.
God damn it! Like I rolled a right. Let's go back up a second. Here we are. I rolled a 20, a 22, a 23, and a 21. I actually am now sitting on him, and I rolled to attack, and I get a 8, a 4, and a 12.
All right.
RNG for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. Hell Zombie is next. He's going to hold a reaction. So the Levenant is next. He's going to shoot you with disadvantage because your ball sack is on his face and he can't see you.
Can his rockets even aim that area?
He does fail on the first attack.
Can his rockets even aim upwards like that?
Like, technically they can because he's leaning up with your ball sack on his face, so he's pointing his guns up. The second attack does hit you by 1 point, so that's that. 1d6. That is the least amount that I can get, so 6 damage, and he is dead because you were in the same area. So you guys blow up.
Yep.
But your ball sack is on fire. I'm making you auto fail the con save for that.
Yep, no, that's fair. That is fair.
You were on fire on each of your turns unless you try to get the fire out. You're going to take 1d6 fire damage.
Right.
But you have to try to get the fire out before the end of your turn if you do not want to take the damage.
Wouldn't it be 1d8 because there's 2 of them? It'd be 4 each.
Not for this encounter, no. All right.
Oh, so
Big guy is
I had
next.
to do that.
He is going to
Yep.
hold a reaction and end his turn. It is your turn. You are currently on fire.
What do I have to roll to get the fire off? Because that sounds painful.
You have to roll a survival check. The DC is going to be DC 15 to get out of being on fire.
Got you. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. 1d20 plus, you said my survival, correct? 6.
Yes, survival.
So let's try that. 30?
No.
That's it. Yep. No, I read that. I looked at and I was like, wait, that doesn't seem right. 19.
That is successful. So yes, you are no longer on fire. You stopped, dropped, and rolled.
I'm guessing that's my wouldn't that be my bonus action on my action?
That is your free action.
Oh, that's nice. Alright, do I still have the flying on now, or is that only activated when the gun activates?
No, it's only once per turn.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the furthest I can move is to there, correct?
Unless you dash, yes.
Yeah, I will do that. I'm assuming I'm still out of this guy's range here, technically.
Yes, out of both of them, yes.
Yeah, but they're still in my range, but I get disadvantage, right?
This guy is within range, this guy is not.
I guess I'll shoot at the big guy then.
Okay.
That's my main option here. 24. Why can't I got that on the skelly?
24 does hit.
Why can't I have got that on the skelly boy? Fuck. I got 7 damage.
Okay.
I will go again. 14 misses, correct?
Yes.
And a 10 definitely misses. I shall flick the bird at the at the skeleton's dead body, where the skull and bones are.
Alright.
And I will end my turn.
Awesome. The big guy is going to use his reaction and shoot back at you.
Yep.
He is going to do it with disadvantage because of he is extending the range.
Got you.
That's definitely going to be a miss on the first shot. And definitely a miss on the second shot. Okay. All right. That was his reaction. All right.
Yep. So, I do have a simplistic question.
Yes.
Do I get a bonus compared to an average character with, like, melee, basically, with, like, the fists?
You will be able to do that, yes, but you will not get a modifier for the attack, and the damage is going to be unarmed damage. So it will
be for like an execution type deal.
Well, it's more, this one for this level is going to be more of like you're doing like an unarmed strike, but there is the potential that you could get something later on that could allow you to do that.
Got you. I'm thinking in Doom terms, like you get an enemy weak enough and you can potentially
do an execution right now you don't have access to that, but you could potentially get access to that.
No, that is fair.
All right, so the Hell Zombie is next. He cannot do anything. He's going to move there and hold a reaction. And the big guy is up. He is going to move 1 space up, and now he can shoot his regular shot without disadvantage.
Turner.
Yes.
I didn't get my turn in between that because normally it goes to big guy, the zombie, than me, right?
No, it goes Hell Zombie, big guy, you, because he's got a 12.
Oh. So how did he use his reaction when it on his turn?
He held a reaction on his last turn.
And he can use that whenever?
No, he can use it before the end of anybody's turn.
Oh, got you. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, it's the same with you. If you hold a reaction, you can use your reaction on anybody's turn. It doesn't matter which turn you use it on.
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
So, like, let's say, for example, that you held a reaction on your turn as if you were with your normal party with Mouse and Rhaegar. Yeah. Say that Rhaegar went right after you. He does something that you want to use your reaction for. you could
I
use
can do
your
it.
reaction on his turn.
Yeah, that makes more sense of how I was thinking of it as.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, so he's going to take 2 of his hand cannon shots. That's a miss on the first one.
Yep.
That is a miss on the second one. He is going to use his special ability, Smoke Bomb. And you now have disadvantage while in the smoke for 1 turn.
Where is the smoke?
So the smoke landed here, and it's in a radius of 60 feet.
Got you. So basically, all in front of me is just fucking blinded.
Yeah, it's pitch black. Yes.
Right. See what I can do to kind of like, since I'm assuming I'm not the only one that gets disadvantage from this.
Yeah, he gets disadvantage as well. Yes.
Got you. I'm glad I clarified that. Ooh. So can I still see his health pool through the HUD or no?
No, not with Smoke Bomb activated. It's kind of like
no, I meant before or after the smoke bomb. Like when that's not there.
Before the Smoke Bomb, yes, he's at 67 HP.
Right.
But after the Smoke Bomb, your radar and your HUD is basically like it has that like effect where you get like saying like
Fuzzy
a
effect,
Rogue Company.
like an EMP.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you. Yeah, no. So when the smoke's cleared, I get that information back, though, right?
Yes, you'll get that back when the smoke's cleared.
That's what I was asking about, just out of curiosity. Yeah. All right. I shall still attempt to attack the big guy through the smoke.
Okay, it is your turn, so you can go ahead and do it. You are at
I'm going to do it with
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Can't I use a luck point though?
You can use a luck point. Yes.
Or would that take away the disadvantage?
Technically, it would, but you can't use it until after you've made your roll, because in the sense of a luck point, you have to determine on your own before I give you the information of if it hits or not.
Yeah.
If you would like to use the luck point to see if you can guarantee that you could hit.
Got you. All right. No, I don't need to use a luck point.
Well, you're at disadvantage though, so go ahead.
I did.
Roll.
That was a disadvantage.
Oh, you rolled both of those?
Was 24.
Okay.
Yeah,
it does hit. It does hit.
Oh, that was some good RNG, and I got a 13 damage.
Okay.
I will reattempt to hit him again.
All right.
Ooh. Okay.
He rolled a nat 1 for those that are wondering.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm.
Would you like to use a luck point for that though? Because that's technically your second attack.
No, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off.
All right, go ahead and make your third attack then.
Last attack. Really again? Ugh. Oh, fuck. Decisions. So if I use a luck point, does that take the higher roll?
Okay, so.
Or do I get to roll again?
Okay, so in this case, you got a nat 1, so that is your roll for the third attack. So it's classifying that as your overall score, the nat 1. So if you use a luck point, you get to roll the third time, and whatever your third roll is, that's what you got in total.
Got you, because I was gonna say because I got the nat 1 and the 22, and that's why I asked.
Yeah. The 22 is basically counteracted by the nat 1.
Yeah. A luck point doesn't take a bonus action either, does it?
No, you can use it right now.
Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay, so you have 2 luck points left.
11.
Okay. Do you want to use any more?
No, I will leave it at that and take my chances as they are. I will hold my dodge roll reaction.
Okay. All right. The smoke is gone. It is the Hell Zombie's turn. He is going to move up 1 space, and he is now in range to hit you.
Yep.
That is a nat 1, so he misses.
Great.
All right, so big guy's turn. He is going to take 2 hand cannon attacks against you.
Yep.
That is a 17 plus 5 on the first roll.
That is.
And that is a nat 1 for the second one. So
I would like to use my reaction.
For the first roll, okay. So
Yes,
roll a
preferably.
dexterity saving throw. Whatever you roll, I have to beat that in order to
Acrobats.
hit you.
Acrobat.
Or acrobat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. 13.
All
It's
right,
not great, but I'll take my chances.
I have to beat a 13.
Yep.
I did not, so I miss. All
Buzzing.
right.
Hi.
Your turn.
Back to the bullet sponge.
Your turn.
22. I don't have disadvantage anymore either.
No, you do not. So 22 does hit.
Oh, that hurts. Woo-hoo-hoo. Fuck yeah. And a 12 damage.
Okay. He's hurt.
How much health does he have left?
You can see on your HUD he has 42.
42?
42.
I said he only had 36 before that.
No, 67 before. You've dealt enough to get him down to 42 now.
Got you. Alright, I'll keep going at him. Fucking 7.
You've got luck points.
One more. I'm not wasting them on this dude.
Okay.
23.
That hits.
And I got 2 nat 1s and a 2. Woo-hoo. Well, I mean, it was a 3d6, but yeah.
Alright, so he is at 38.
4 damage. I would like to also proceed to hold my reaction, because that is my best option for defense.
Alright. Hell Zombie's
Yep.
going to take a shot at you. He gets a nat 1.
He
Big
really
guy.
sucks, doesn't it?
It's not his day. Big guy hits you for the first shot,
Yep.
and he hits you for the second shot. So would you like to use a dodge roll for any of those?
Yes, I'm trying to decide which one now. Because I'm assuming I don't get to hit the damage first, so...
Well, yeah,
Bit of a
you
gamble.
decide on which one you want to use it for, but the one of them will hit regardless.
I think in game terms it'd make sense if I dodge roll the first one and the second one hits, so that would just be logical.
Okay, all right. So roll your acrobatics, and I have to try to beat that to see if I can hit you.
Hell yeah. Boom. 15.
Okay. I do miss on the first one. Okay. So the second one does hit. The damage is going to be 2d8 plus 5.
Ooh, big hitter.
10 damage total.
Alright, it's not too bad.
All right. That's his turn because he cannot activate Smoke Bomb anymore.
Yep. I'm gonna look at the little hell zombie and just go. And then,
as you say, it appears above your head in words.
Yep. As just as if to say, you're not even worth shooting yet. I'm gonna proceed to attack the big guy.
All right.
13 misses.
Yes, sir.
11 misses. Oh, this
Yes,
is
sir.
karma. 22.
22 does hit.
I'll take my 22 then. I got a nice little 13 damage there with the max.
He's looking pretty hurt.
And I will again proceed to hold my reaction as the dodge roll, since best option for defense. You're gonna really hate giving me that dodge roll at some point.
Well, you get it naturally as a fighter anyway with your perks. So yeah, it's not something that I can actually control.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, I am one of those people that if I find an abusable mechanic, I will do so.
That zombie got a nat 1 again. Fucking hell.
It's really not his day.
That's a 11 for the first roll for the big guy.
Yep.
Nat 20 on the second one. Do you want a dodge roll?
I would preferably attempt to. I'm assuming I have to dodge roll with disadvantage, though.
Yes, sir.
That wouldn't be at the most sense. Look at me learning. I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, actually.
13, it was that one, and so 13
I
is what you
gotta
gotta
beat a
beat.
13.
Yeah, it shouldn't
That
be too
time
bad.
I hit exactly on a 13. So
Wait,
I do
if
get to
you
hit you with a nat
exact of
20.
the dodge roll,
Huh?
don't we have to out? So if you, is it like AC then? So if you hit the exact number, it still counts?
Yeah, it's basically in this scenario, it's like AC. I have to hit that exact number or higher in
Or
order
above.
to actually
That's good
hit
to
you with
know.
the damage. But it
That's
is
just
a
good
nat
to know.
20, so you're going to take double
Yeah.
damage. So
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
4d8 plus 5.
That's so fucking brutal.
7, 7, 8, 9, no, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 5, 6, 7, 29 damage.
Fucking hell.
All right. And that is his
puts me
turn.
on.
Your turn.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I got the right number on that 29. Yeah, I should be on the right health. I might have fucked it up a little bit, but it's, if anything, it's lower than it should be.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I've definitely not kept it higher than I should have done, but it might be lower by 10 points, but we'll fucking, it's whatever. I'm gonna attack the big guy again, since the little guy seems, to be honest, very little threat. It's like, talk about living in hell. He's living in hell inside of hell.
Alright, so you're attacking the little guy.
No, I'm attacking the big guy. The
big guy? Okay, you missed on the first shot.
I'm going to use a luck point on that one.
Okay. You have 1 luck point left.
16.
That misses.
Very close, though, I know. Alright, second attack coming up. 21.
That hits.
12 damage.
He is on death's door.
Good to know. And 17.
That just hits.
So he's like, he's 17. That's a good knowledge. I wish I'd knew that earlier. I got a 9 damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
He has 4 health points left.
Oh, what a dick. I will hope my reaction.
Okay. Little guy is going to shoot. He is going to shake profusely as if by anger, and you see the anger emote pop up above his head. He misses, but not with a nat 1.
Well, it's better.
Big guy is going to attack you twice. That's a nat 20 for the first roll.
Oh, fuck.
And a nat 20 on the second roll.
Really?
Double nat 20. Not even joking.
Wow. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I dodge. I'll fucking dodge.
You could dodge one of them, but you're gonna take a shit ton of damage if you don't dodge.
Regardless, yeah. If I don't actually get the dodge as well, I guess. I mean, I'll just go for the fucking first one because why not?
Okay. All right.
15 again, really? All
right. Disadvantage though. Remember?
Oh shit! Yeah. Fuck.
15.
You couldn't give me that one first.
Right.
Yeah, I got a 15.
All right. I did fail on that one. So the nat 20 roll does not hit you on the first hit. That does hit you on the second one, though.
What's his damage again?
For the nat 20, it's 4d8 plus 5.
Ooh, he can still kill me. I was gonna say he can still kill me with that.
Hey, you got fucking lucky. I rolled 2 1s, a 3, and a 7.
Ooh.
So 7, 8,
12
9,
damage?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage total.
17? Alright, let me work this out real quick. That put me on 4. Yeah, I got it. Alright. He could have still killed me with that. Granted, he would have had to get very close to his max damage.
Yes.
But he had the chance and potential to. I'll give it that.
Alright. It is your turn, good sir.
There's only one thing I can do. And that's not it.
Nope.
16.
Nope.
Hey, there we
hits.
go. I'm pretty sure I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I can almost
dead.
guarantee
he's full on dead. So you see him disintegrate, turn into the pile of bones, and you see the dead logo pop up above his head.
Yep. Is the little guy in my range there?
You have to move 1 square down, and he will then be in range.
Yep, got you done that. Yeah, because I remember we was only just in range, so I will do that, and I've only got 1 attack left, so I might as well shoot at him and see if I get a nat 20, because why not? He's had a bad day.
Alright.
I want to end him quickly. No, I got an 18.
That hits.
I tried to be nice to you, little dude. 10.
Okay. Alright. He's still alive, technically. His turn. He is going to look at you. He's going to look at the big guy. He's going to look back at you. He's going to put the gun in his mouth and pull the trigger. He rolled a nat fucking 20. He's dead.
That doesn't surprise me. Honestly, if he hadn't shot himself, I would have tried to keep him as a pet. Just because I felt like bad for him.
All right. So you have killed all the enemies in this area. All that's left is the portal.
Yep.
You go straight for the portal?
These are just skull and crossbones now.
Yeah, they're just skull and crossbones. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I will roll a perception for loot.
Okay.
Because I forgot I could do that, because this is technically classed as a game world. Hell
Yes, sir.
yeah. I got fuck all. I got a 12.
You see a golden arrow pointing at the portal.
Yeah, very good. Alright, I'll go straight to the portal.
Okay. You go straight to the portal. You hear a ding, and it goes,
Congratulations, you have completed level 1. Your gun is now upgraded.
On the bottom of the shotgun, you see a skill saw kind of thing appear at the bottom, like a saw. It appears on the bottom of your shotgun, and you see on your HUD that you now have a new ability.
Yep.
It's called Chain Massacre.
Nice.
So if you can get an enemy down to about 15 HP, you can do that thing you were talking about where like you can go in and do like a melee attack and kind of like insta-kill them.
Yeah.
So the attack roll for that one is 1d20 plus 3, but if you crit on an 18, 19, or 20, it's an auto death. So you just instantly kill them.
Nice. Good to know.
Okay.
Good to know.
That is your upgrade for this round. You teleport back, and you are back at the tower.
Right.
And you wake back up, and you startle yourself up, and Pidgeon wakes up with you, and Gluck Gluck is standing there. He looks at you and says, "Holy shit, I'm not going to even fucking lie, guy. That was fucking brilliant."
I'm going to immediately turn around and go, "You filthy little fucking hobbit. That was hell."
Well, yeah.
I fucking knew that was the wrong choice of words when I said it. I'm going to say, how many more levels of that bullshit do I have to go through?
I mean, there's 2 more levels, technically. But it's fun, though, right?
If that's what you want to call it, you call it that, but I nearly died. Twice.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you don't, like, actually die. You just would, like, I call it respawn, but all you really do is just wake up from being inside of the game. So you would come back here. So, not that detrimental.
That would have been good to know.
Pish posh. It's fine.
I want a lot more than rune than you teaching me one rune when we're done with these levels.
We'll get to that when we get out of that part. It's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. It's time for me to go take a nap. I am old, so I will continue on with this tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I need one too.
All right. You see as Guck Guck leaves, he goes down the tower, goes into his bedroom, and that, my friends, is where we are going to end the session at. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope that you have enjoyed this first episode and are enjoying this little solo arc for our friend Gnorbit here. And hope that you guys liked the idea of a video game inside of a game, because I wanted something that personally would mean a lot to Eli here, and I couldn't think of a way to implement any of the other games that he normally plays, but the concept of Doom was very simplistic and easy to use, and I hope Eli that you enjoyed it. I hope that you had fun doing it.
Oh yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun with this. I mean, it was like you said, different, but at the same time I've not played the new Doom anyway. I played the very old Dooms, but I've not played the new Doom, so it was kind of like almost like a bit of a learning thing to it, but it was also a very different play style to Gnorbit. because Gnorbit's more melee focused, and
like he actually has spells too, whereas like your in-game character that you're using for the VA system doesn't have spells.
Yeah.
So you're having to kind of learn a new mechanic, basically.
Yeah, I had to think very differently to when I'm playing Gnorbit. That's for sure.
But it's like when I was debating on how I was going to implement the VA system into this and make like a video game-esque type world for you to play in while you're on this island. I was like, how could I make it different and make it not sound like I'm copyright infringement? For those that are listening right now, if you could see the tokens, I literally have chibi versions like very cartoon-esque versions of Doom tokens, and I was like, I'm gonna make this into like a full-blown cute cartoonish hell video game and just annoy the piss out of them.
Imagine Doom Guy on like Pikachu, basically.
If you took Pokemon and Doom and slap them together, that's basically what we did.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, that's how the little icons looked.
But anyway, cool. Guys, we will see you in the next episode. So Gnorbit, I know that we're off to a kind of a bad run at the mill at the moment with me and you not agreeing on things at the moment, but there was that one thing that me and you were discussing the other day that I think me and you actually do agree upon.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a refresher course. I don't remember Pidgeon. You know how I am.
Wasn't it something called XP Coffee or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. It had a few flavors, didn't it? If I'm not wrong. What were they now?
I remember Isolation and Nightmare, but what were the other ones?
One of them reminds me of my trait and feature, my infusion. It sounds like that. What is it now?
Illusion?
Yeah, that's the one. That one's nice and smooth.
And then there was the other two. The hot chocolate was like Choco Loco or something like that.
Yeah, and there was the one that it sounds like the show. Oh, what was it now? Oh, that's it. Funa Thrones.
I think you're just thinking of the word throne and tying it in with your foons there, Gnorbit.
Nah. Don't talk to me about my foons like that, Pidgeon. You know I'm sensitive. But yeah, I think you might be right. I hate to admit it, but I think it was just Thrones. Still.
Either way, though, there was that discount you were telling me about the other day that we could use for it. What was it again?
Yeah, it was, what was it now? If memory serves me right, it was Dirty... that was it, code Dirty20.
Dirty20, that's it, that's right, that makes a lot of sense. So, I guess we should tell our fans that Dirty20 is the code to use to get 5% off of your next purchase from XP Coffee.
Yeah, there you go. You heard it from Pidgeon yourself. 5% off with code Dirty20. And you can get some great flavors, personal favorites of Gnorbit, Funa Thrones, Meat Thrones, and Illusion. There we go.
I think I'm going to go back to drinking my coffee now.
Yeah.